We'll fix our audio issues. Appreciate the folks here at BPC coming over and letting us know that there is no audio coming through our broadcast. Apologize for that. Got that seemingly fixed, I believe, now. And a 12-6 lead in favor of BPC. Foul going to be whistled to number 5. Lenny Clausing, her first, team second. First one up and good by Williams, or no good, I should say. Williams with one more. Second one up and is on the way, and it is good. Williams with one, lead 7, 13-2, 6. Cleary all the way to the other end on the steal. No on the shot. Rebound down to Manis. Down to 2:04 to play. Clausing to Price. Clausing inside bounce pass to Eisnicker. Goes out of bounds. Let's go to BPC. 13-6 lead for BPC. Spartan basketball. Chenoweth going to drive right side. Going to drive baseline. Has it poked away. A tie up on the floor. Alternating possession. We'll keep it with BPC with 1:41 to play here in the first quarter. Krebs, good inbounds. McCleary shot up, no good. Fighting for her own rebound, loose on the floor. Krebs is going to pick it up. Chenoweth going to fire one from about 12, in and out, no good. And rebound down to West Central, going the other way. That is Manis, and she's going to lose the handle out of bounds. It'll go back to BPC with 1:27 to play. 13-6 in favor of BPC. Krebs moving the ball around. We'll get it now near side to McCleary. Down to 1:10 to play. Bounce pass to Williams. She's going to put it on the floor. Her pass a little too much on it for Chenoweth to go out of bounds to West Central here with 1:06 to play. 13-6 in favor of BPC. 7-point advantage. As you can see, some Spartans. We're going to have some substitutions for BPC here in just a moment. 3 ball on the way, off by Manis. Rebound on the floor. Jump ball going to stay with West Central. As we're going to see Kleindens, Nelson, and Jones back in. McCleary, Krebs, and Williams to the bench for BPC. 51 seconds to go. Inbound got by Burrell for West Central. Her shot up, no good. Rebound down to Kleindens for BPC. And we're going to get a tie-up, and it'll stay with BPC. (13-6) in favor of the Spartans. Down to 36 seconds on the clock. Right wing, that is Chenoweth. Swings around to Jones. Far side, Griffiths lost the handle of it. Going to be poked out of bounds off of number 5. Clausing for West Central, and it'll stay with BPC, number 24. Brentley Priesman back for West Central. Jones inbound, down to 28 seconds on the clock. Nelson now to Chenoweth. Right wing, that is Griffiths. On top now to Nelson. Nelson picks up the dribble, back to Chenoweth. Near corner, Griffiths, down to 15 seconds. Nelson going to drive in, and we're going to get a 3-second violation on BPC. So West Central with a chance to take the final shot of the quarter with 10.9 seconds to play. Right side, that is number 15, Priesman. Now stolen away and stolen right back by Clausing. She's going to go up. The shot up and good by Olivia Price at the buzzer. Makes it a 5-point lead for BPC at 13-8. And we will step aside. We'll be back with the second quarter here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
McDonough District Hospital provided such quality health care for us as we delivered our first child. It was a no-brainer for us to come back for the delivery of our second, and we're very excited to have such a great staff that will be here for us. We could have walked in with the clothes on our back and they would have had everything that we need, which I think is very important for the community.
The facilities are fantastic, state of the art, just put us at ease knowing that anything that she needed we were going to be able to get, and we couldn't ask for anything more.
The Tumble Fresh option keeps clothes in the washer fresh with periodic tumbling until they're ready for the dryer. Finish laundry in under an hour with a 25-minute quick wash and 30-minute timed dry in the matching dryer. Whirlpool. Everyday care.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, ready for second quarter action. 5-point lead for BPC, 13-8. Thanks for tuning in. Again, apologies for our audio issues at the start. Have that fixed now, and all set to go here for the second quarter. West Central basketball. That is Priesman. Cross court, they're going to go to Burrell. Addison Burrell. Burrell for two, a long two-pointer for Burrell, and a 3-point lead now for BPC, 13-10. Kleinitz on the floor for BPC, going to tie it up with number 15, Manis, and it'll stay with BPC. Shot up by Krebs, going to be poked out of bounds on the missed shot off of BPC. It'll stay or go to West Central. 3-point Spartan lead, 13-10, 7:28 to play here in the first half. Pearl will inbound, gets it to Klossing, Laney Klossing near side. Burrell going to fire up a three from the left side. No good. Krebs there for the rebound for BPC. Gets it across midcourt. Right-hand dribble. Looks across court to Jones. On the left wing now, Nelson on top. 7:05 to play. And we're going to get a foul. Laney Klossing whistled for the foul. Her second, I should say. First team foul on West Central here in the second quarter. And the ball picked up by number 2, Burrell. Stolen back by BPC. Jones to Nelson. A little stutter step and up and good for Abby Nelson. She's got 5 quickly the other way. West Central with the basketball. Driving baseline shot blocked by Kleindens. And there's going to be a foul. And I believe Kleindens going to be whistled for the foul. Will be her first, team's first. And the first one up and good by Klossing. She'll have one more. As trying to get our scoreboard caught up here. And the second one off, no good. Krebs there for the rebound for BPC. 15-11, 4-point Spartan lead. Nelson now left wing to Jones. She's going to fire up a three a little long. Bounce pass off the glass. Kleinen's up and no on the shot, but the putback by Williams is no good. And it's going to put Williams at the line. As foul going to be whistled on 24. Brentley Priesman, her first, team second. 2 foul shots for Williams. She wanted 2 earlier in the first quarter from the line. This one rattles off the back iron, no good. 6.5 to play, 4-point Spartan lead here. second quarter. Williams with one more. This one is up, and this one is good. So 1-2 for Williams. She'll check out. McCleary back. Williams maybe took a little bit of a shot on that foul to her left eye, it looks like. And she'll go to the Spartan bench over there with Coach Schwartz and Coach Falkers. Bounce pass to Eisnecker. Gets it out. Shot up by Klossing, no good. Rebound down to BPC, that is Krebs. Cross to Jones. Left wing, McCleary. Free throw line, kicks it back out to Jones. Cross court, Krebs gonna fire up a three and hit. Jules Krebs with another Sports Corner three. She's got 2 of those, 6 points in the contest, and a 19-11 lead now for BPC. Our scored a little slow responding and stolen away again by Krebs for BPC. Jones to McCleary, left side, lost the handle on it, kicks it back to Nelson. She'll track it down, 5:30 to play, 8-point Spartan lead. Krebs in the same spot, 3 up, no good this time. Rebound down to West Central and Price. She's going to go the length of the floor. Going to be not fouled from behind. Nope, it's going to be tipped out of bounds off of BPC. It'll stay with West Central. Tyler Klossing, the head coach for West Central. Haley Eisnecker, the assistant coach. Inbound shot up by 2. Burrell, no, and the rebound put back up by Olivia Price. She's got 4 in the lead, back to 6 for BPC. 19-13. McCleary going to pop one from about 13. No good. Rebound loose on the floor, and we're going to get McCleary on a loose ball foul going for the basketball. That will be her first. My apologies. That is her second and team second. (19-13). 14-footer up by Klossing, no good. Rebound down to Nelson for BPC. 4:40 to play here, first half. Jones with the right-hand dribble on top. Step back out. Now right side. Krebs, 3 a little long. Rebound down to Eisnecker for West Central. She'll outlet over to number 5, Klossing. Priestman had it poked away momentarily, gets it over to number 2, Burrell. Her shot no good. Rebound down to Kleinditz for BPC. Nelson to McCleary. She's going to drive right hand, dribble. 18-foot from Krebs, up a little long, no good. Jones there for a good rebound. No on the shot, but Jersey Jones going to the line for 2 for BPC. Olivia Price whistle for the foul, her first, team third. Jones in the line for 2. Shot off the back of the iron and the front of the iron. And we're going to get a timeout taken by West Central with 4:03 to play here in the opening half. Full timeout, 19-13. We will step aside and we'll be back with more basketball action from BPC High School here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. And back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, Haley Manus back in for West Central. It will be one more free throw for Jersey Jones. 6 points, or 3 points in the contest for BPC, looking for number 4. Second one up, and second one is good. 1-2 for Krebs for BPC. And that pushes the lead to 7 at 20-13. Just under 4 to play, 3:55 to go. West Central basketball. Burrell to Klossing, lost the handle momentarily, and now we're going to get a foul on McCleary for BPC. And that will be her third. And team foul number 1. or team foul number 3, I should say. My apologies. West Central with the basketball. Price loses the handle. Krebs with the steal. Outlet down to Chenoweth. And she's going to throw one up. No good. Rebound down to Eisnicker for West Central. Baseball pass down the floor to Clausing. Little head fake, no. And Kleinitz there for the rebound for BPC. We're going to get a foul on West Central on Olivia Price, her second. Team's fourth. Spartan basketball, 3:18 to play. Jones with it. Or 14 for BPC. Is going to lose the handle, and she's going to draw a foul, I believe, from behind. Manus, that'll be her second. Team's fifth. And that's going to bring number 24, Brunley Priesman, back into the ballgame for West Central. Krebs to the line, or Jones, I should say. My apologies. Jones, Jersey Jones, back in the line for 2. Misses the front end of the 2 shots, as Williams going to check in for Kleindienst for BPC. Jersey Jones with 1 more, has 4 in the contest for BPC. Second one on the way, and it is good. And we got a substitution as Lily Griffiths is going to check in for Jones for BPC. Tony 1-13 lead for BPC, 8-point lead. Looks like a little 1-2-2 zone maybe for BPC. Ball going to be on top now, Burrell. Going to reset the Heat offense with 2:55 to go, and now we're getting a loose ball foul on Nelson for BPC.
Foul charge number 25, Abby Nelson. That is her first, team 4th.
Her first, team's 4th. Chat us up. Let us know where you're tuned in to this evening here from Bushnell-Prairie City High School. Spartan basketball. 3 on the way by Manus is no good. Rebound to Krebs for BPC. Lost the handle out of bounds. Tried to tap it to Nelson, but official said no. She stepped on the sideline, so it'll go to West Central. Eisnecker 2 inbound. Gets it to Burrell. To Priesman. Nearly a steal by Nelson, and now she's going to pick up her second foul. Going for the basketball, and that will put West Central, I believe, at the line, as that is their team 5th. And that will put Olivia Price to the line for 2. 2:18 to play here in the first half. Again, chat us up. Let us know where you're tuned into on this chilly Thursday evening. First one up and good for Price. That gives her 5 in the contest. 21-14 lead for BPC. Price with 1 more. Second one up, and it is good. Price was 6 in the contest, a 6-point lead. Now 21-15. Minute 50 to play. Griffiths with it, far side to Nelson. Nelson, the lone senior for BPC. Chenoweth with it, going to drive baseline, cut off by Priestman. Krebs going to fire up a 3, a little long rebound down to number 2. Addison Burrell for West Central. She'll bring it up across midcourt quickly. Right side to Manus. And we'll get a traveling violation and a turnover to BPC with 1:29 to play here in the first half. Again, a 6-point lead for BPC at 21-15. Nelson with it for the Spartans. Screen from Krebs. Going to go inside to Williams. Lost the handle on the basketball, gets to the floor, and we're going to go jump ball in favor on the alternating possession to West Central. 1:15 to play, 21-15 in favor of BPC. Addison Burrell will bring it up for the Heat. Number 2. Going to get a screen from Manus. We're all going to fire up a long 3 off the back iron. No. Nelson there for the rebound for BPC as we're at 1 minute to go. Nelson Near side to Krebs. She's going to drive baseline. Double team cut off. Lost the handle on the basketball. And going to be picked up by West Central Burrell, but she's going to be whistled for traveling violation. It will go right back to BPC. 51.1 seconds to play here in the first half. 21-15. Williams to Griffiths to Nelson. Far corner. Krebs going to fire up a three and hit another sports corner three for Jules Krebs. She's got 3 of those and 9 points in the contest and a 9-point lead now for BPC at 24-15. 33 seconds to play. Friesman with it for West Central is going to lose it out of bounds. And it's going to go off of BPC. It'll stay with the Heat. Laney Clausen to trigger, gets it to Burrell. Down to 20 seconds to play. Burrell has her pass, interior pass, blocked away by Nelson. May is going to pick up and fire up a 3. No, Williams there for the rebound for BPC. Down to 12 seconds to go. Williams going to go quickly the other way to Chenoweth. Chenoweth thought about going baseline. Jones, nope, that's Krebs going to fire up another 3. It hits. Jules Krebs on fire from beyond the arc. That is 4 and another sports corner 3 to end the first half and a 27-15 lead. A 12-point advantage, the biggest of the night for BPC as we will head to the half here at BPC High School. The Spartans on top by 12. We'll be back with some stats in the second half in just a moment here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by.
And welcome back to halftime with Milton Griffin, Director of Radiology here at MDH. And Milton, sharp dress, the sharpest dressed interview I think I might have ever done in my life, let alone here at MDH.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Obviously, since you take pride in how you look, you take pride in your department, I would imagine, too, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I appreciate McDonough District Hospital affording me the opportunity to be part of a wonderful organization and a spectacular healthcare team.
Now, when people hear radiology, I think they think x-rays. At least that's what I think. But there's more to it than that, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So it's predominantly radiology, but we also have MRI, DEXA, and ultrasound. And those areas do not incorporate x-ray. So, but it's incorporated in the radiology department.
So there's obviously a lot that goes on in your department. So there's a lot of areas you have to have some level of expertise, I would imagine, to be able to be the director. What is it, a hospital the size of MDH offering a wide range of available options in the radiology department? What's that say about MDH?
Right. So number one, we have the some of the most advanced level equipment. Number two, we offer a comprehensive array of radiology services, and that speaks volume for a rural healthcare organization, because usually a rural healthcare organization, they offer some services, but it's not comprehensive. But at MDH, we have the ability to offer comprehensive services, as well as the equipment that we have is top of the line.
Now, obviously, radiology is an important part of medicine, but what is it about radiology that drew you to that department?
So when I was in high school, I was in charge of a science project, and one of the books that I was given had a snapshot of a chest x-ray in the upper right corner. And I spoke to my guidance counselor, and she informed me that that's a chest x-ray, and that's done by radiology technology. And that kind of led me down the path of becoming a radiology technologist. Radiology's
changed a lot. I don't know how long you've been in the business, but when my mom was in teens in early 60s, they did x-rays for things that they would never do x-rays for now.
Absolutely.
So I'm sure you've seen a lot of change through the years too, right?
Absolutely.
What has been the biggest change that you've seen?
So I've been in radiology for 47 years, and the biggest change that I seen is leaving the old technology, which was chemistry, film, and very heavy cassettes, and more or less an image taken from the time that the doctor ordered the image, and if he wanted to see it on an acute basis, it was probably maybe 15 minutes. Now, an acute image can be done, and the doctor can be at the bedside viewing the image in 10 seconds.
That's crazy.
Isn't it?
It's crazy. So we've talked to a lot of people in our time here about they're from Macomb, and you're not from Macomb. You told me you're from Chicago. What drew you to Macomb?
So I was interviewing for director's positions, and the organization that brought me here it's B.E. Smith, and B.E. Smith is one of the largest healthcare recruiters in the United States. And the and the recruiter told me, I have a wonderful opportunity, and it's very close to where you are. I said, really? It's close to? Well, I never saw it on Indeed. And she said, no, it's real close to where you are. And then she kind of chuckled, and then she said, well, it's actually in Macomb. So when we finished talking, I Googled the hospital. I saw that it really wasn't very close to Chicago. But I decided to allow everything to take its course. And my first phone interview was with the Vice President of Human Resources and the CEO. And I was very impressed by being interviewed by the CEO on a phone screening call. And that kind of, when they said, well, we like what we heard and we want you to come for an on-site visit, and the rest is history.
Well, before I let you go, we're about done. We're getting ready for the second half here. But I heard through a grapevine that you had a baseball Hall of Fame story?
I do.
Hall of Fame story?
Yes.
What is that all about?
So Sammy Sosa played for the Chicago Cubs, and at that time I was the assistant director for radiology at the University of Chicago. And Sammy Sosa had an episode where it was discovered that his bats were corked, and he had donated these some of his bats to the Hall of Fame. And the Hall of Fame had a exhibit at the museum in Chicago. And the Hall of Fame wanted to make sure that the bats that they had did not have cork. So they called us and they said, "Can we bring the bats over so that you can take an X-ray of the bats to verify if they're corked or not?" So Dr. Barron, who was the chair of the department, contacted me and said, "This is what we're going to do." So at 6:30 a.m., this contingent of very high-level folks entered the medical center. They found us in radiology. We took an X-ray of the bats. The bats did not have cork. Dr. Barron said, "Why don't we take one step beyond?" And we took CT scans of the bats. And no cork was identified.
Might as well done MRIs and everything while you're at it, right?
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for coming and talking to us. And
thank you.
Hopefully you don't have to radiology, any kind of radiology on any more bats.
Absolutely.
We'll be back with the second half right after this.
It's hard to stop a train.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, 27-15 here at the half in favor of BPC. We can tell you about some of those great sports sponsors here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, and that includes Raritan State Bank. Bushnell branch located at 360 South Green Street. Bushnell offers full-service banking and loan service for all your banking needs. Come visit the bank, a friendly service, or call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spartans. Bushnell Banking Center is an equal housing lender and member FDIC. Also brought to you by King Family Chiropractic. King Family Chiropractic with locations in Bushnell and Macomb support Bushnell-Prairie City Athletics. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To set an appointment, call 309-837-MyDC. That's 6932. They also perform DOT and CDL physicals for just $85. About a minute or so away from the start of the second half. 27-15, it's 13-8 at the end of 114-7. BPC outscored West Central in the second quarter. Running down the individual scoring, 12 points for Jules Krebs as she's got 4 threes in the contest for BPC. Abby Nelson with 5. 5 also for Jersey Jones, 3 for Kendall McCleary, and 2 for Trinity Williams for West Central. They're paced by the 5 of Olivia Price, 3 for Addison Burrell, 4 for Lainey Clausing, and 3 for Haley Maines. For West Central to be Spartan basketball as we're headed to the third quarter. Get our quarter changed here on our scoreboard, and we are set for basketball here in the second half for BPC as we have got a little issue again with our scoreboard here. Never mind, we will go switch that back. And the Spartans with the basketball, and Kleinditz's up on the shot. No good. Rebound down to Eisnecker for West Central. And we'll see if we can get this reset here. As McCleary the other way, the shot up no good by Jones, hard to the floor, and we're going to get a jump ball in favor of West Central. We'll see if we can get that issue with our quarters fixed for you here. And still not working, so we'll just leave it at the second half. McCleary the other way, shot no. Rebound down to Burrell. We'll keep trying to work on that quarter issue here for you. 12-point lead, looking for the first points of the half, as it is a 27-15 lead for BPC. Manus are going to go inside, and the ball going to be poked away by Kleindens for BPC. And pass stolen away. Jersey Jones with it now for BPC. 27-15 lead. Krebs far near corner to McCleary. Back to Krebs. Kleindens just beyond the free throw line. Going to drive all the way to the far corner. Going to drive baseline. We're going to get a blocking foul on West Central. That'll be on Priesman. Her second, team's first. Krebs going to fire up another 3 off the back iron, no good. And Nelson's going to poke it out of bounds. It will stay or go to West Central here. We'll just leave that second quarter or second half. Keep working on that. And we're going to get a tie up in favor of BPC. So 2 minutes and 10 seconds into the third quarter, and still no points on the board for either squad. Jones going to fire up a three long. It's going to go off the side and back of the backboard, out of bounds to West Central. That is Burrell, number 2. Going to go inside, going to have it stolen away. They tried to go to the Eisnecker, and we're going to get double dribble on Nelson. And right back to West Central here with 5:29 to play in the third quarter. That is Burrell with it for the Heat. Number 2 picked up by Jones. Back to the Spartan logo to Maine. Inside. Friesman going to lose it out of bounds. They'll go to BPC. Nelson with it for the Spartans across the Spartan logo. Swing it right side to Krebs. Inside they try to go to Klein. Is going to have it poked away and picked up on the loose ball by Priesman for West Central. Addison Burrell bringing up number 2 for the Heat. Goes near corner to so we're going to get a foul on Jules Krebs. That'll be her first and team foul number 1 on BPC here in the second half.
Foul charge number 20, Jules Krebs. Her first, team second.
Two team fouls on BPC, 1 on West Central. Probably going to fire up one just inside the, they're going to say it is a 3, a sports corner 3 for Addison Burrow, and that cuts the lead to 27-18. Spartan basketball. Jones going to fire up a 3. This one a little long off the back iron, no good. Rebound tapped around and picked up by Eisnecker for West Central. Burrow. Now that is Clausing, my apologies, as Price driving baseline left side. No good. Kleindienst there for the rebound for BPC. Gets it to Nelson. Down to 4:05 to play. Third quarter, Jones thought about a shot just inside the three-point circle on the far side. Goes to Nelson inside. Nelson going to go up off the glass. Too strong. Rebounds loose. Nelson saves it. Krebs going to fire up one too long. Kleindienst with the rebound. Nelson's shot too strong. McCleary there for the shot. Her shot no good. Kleindienst no. Rebound still loose. And finally going to be a jump balls. BPC had about 5 looks there at point blank range. Couldn't get anything to go. So we'll get a partial line change. Williams, Griffiths, and Chenoweth in as Nelson, Kleindienst, and Krebs will check out for BPC. Clausing with it. Free throw line to Eisnecker. Good look from Eisnecker inside to Bryce. Bryce, no on the shot, was going to go to the line for 2. And a foul whistled on Trinity Williams. Her first, team's third. Bryce to the line for 2, up and good. On the first, 27-19. And second one up, no good. Rebound to Williams, and we're going to get a tie-up, and it'll go to BPC. Spartans still looking for their first points here in the second half. 3:31 to go. 27-19. Chenoweth going to lose the handle. Picked up by West Central. Clausen going to go all the way down. Kicks it out. 3 on the way. No good by Burrell. And a jump ball will stay with West Central with 3:13 to play here in the third. Clausen to inbound. Gets it into Price. Her 3 spins around and good. Sports corner 3, 4 points in the quarter And Williams trapped in the far corner, and we're going to get a hold on West Central's. William hits the floor a little hard. Priesman whistled for the foul, her third, team second. And just like that, that 12-point lead down to 5. Griffiths to inbound, gets it to Chenoweth. To McCleary, free throw line. Back to Chenoweth, down to 2:40 to play. McCleary got to fire up a 3 and hits. Kendall McCleary with a Sports Corner 3. She's got 6, and that's the first points of the second half for BPC. And pushes the lead back to 8 at 30-22. Eisnicker with it. Free throw line extended to Burrow. To Klossing. Back to Burrow. Picks up the dribble to Klossing. And I'm going to get a traveling violation on Price. Olivia Price or West Central will go to BPC. 8-point lead for the Spartans, 30-22, 2:15 to play. Jones to McCleary, lost the handle. Chenoweth able to pick up the loose ball. And Coach Short's going to take a full timeout here with 2:0 right at, no, I got screened out by one of the side baskets. 2:09 to play here in the third quarter, an 8-point lead for BPC. We'll be back in just a moment here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Since 1958, McDonough District Hospital has proudly served the residents of West Central Illinois.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, BPC basketball out of the timeout. Krivitz to inbound, gets it to Jones. And gonna get an over and back call on BPC. So it'll go to West Central. Minute 54 to play. Laney Klossing. Inside, they're going to go back from Burrell to Klossing. And it'll go out of bounds off of BPC. It'll stay with the Heat. 1:45 to play. Burrell with it near corner is going to throw it off of Jones's legs. It'll stay with West Central. Laney Klossing to inbound for the Heat. Try to go into Eisnicker, shot up by Burrell, no good, and out of bounds to, nope, it's going to stay with West Central with a minute 35 to play. Third quarter. Manus to number 5, Klossing now with it, going to drive in, floats one off the glass, no good, rebound loose on the floor, and going to get a timeout by West Central, a 30-second timeout with a minute 22 to play here in the third quarter. So a 30-second timeout for West Central. And we can tell you about Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell for over 100 years. Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell has been servicing the local community's need for personal and business banking, as well as home and agricultural lending, and its trust department. Stop by the main branch at 484 East Main Street or their drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. Farmers and Merchant is a member FDIC and equal housing lender. Heat basketball, 3-ball on the way off, no good. Rebound controlled by Williams for BPC. Her outlet to Chenoweth over Chenoweth's head. It'll go right back to West Central with a minute 8 to play. BPC on top by 8. See if we can get this finally reset here with our quarters. And the ball going to be poked out of bounds. It'll stay with West Central with 54.1 to play. Inside, the shot up by Klossing. No, but we're going to get a foul on BPC. First on Jersey Jones. Team's fourth. Free throw up and no good by Klossing. Second one no good. Williams there for the rebound for BPC. And we're going to get an over and back on BPC. Eisnicker, good look and up and good on the shot by Price. And a 6-point lead now for BPC. And we seem to have our scoreboard issues fixed. Third quarter now, winding down, 10 seconds to go. Shot up by McCleary, no. Rebound saved in by McCleary, but to West Central. Eisnicker with it, 2 seconds, 1. Three-pointer up and no good by Laney Klossing. And after 3, 30-24 in favor of BPC. We'll be back here in just a moment with the fourth quarter here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, getting ready for our fourth quarter action here on this Thursday night. M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one, stop and see the fine folks at 481 West Main Street. Or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.mnvfurnitureiNc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. Also brought to you by Rosie's Pizza. They offer something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza, dining, or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Dare, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. Spartan basketball, Jones with it for BPC. Picks up the dribble, left wing to Nelson. Nelson's going to drive in the lane, lost the dribble. Three ball, straight away, good again. Guess who? Sports Corner 3 for Jersey Jones. She's got 15. All those coming on three-pointers for BPC, and the lead back to 9 at 33-24. Eisnicker going to lose the handle for West Central. Nelson. Jones going to fire one up. A little short rebound batted around. Going to be picked up by Eisnicker. Number 14 going to drive in the left side. Picks up her dribble and throws it right into the hands of Kleinitz for BPC. She's going to get it across midcourt. She's going to take it the length of the floor. Picks up the dribble and it's going to be whistled for travel. Ball back to West Central with 7:13 to play here in the fourth quarter. Klossing to Priesman. Back to Klossing for the Heat. Priesman left side again with the basketball. Back to Klossing. Inside they're going to go to Eisnecker out to Priesman. Her shot a little short. Krebs there for the rebound for BPC, number 20. Outlet over to McCleary, to Nelson. Jones now with it, right wing. Kleindens with it. She's going to fire up a three from the far corner. No good. McCleary there for the rebound. Lost the handle. Ball loose on the floor. And McCleary going to be whistled for travel. She kind of rolled over the top of Laney Clausing for West Central. It'll go to the Heat. 6:28 to play. 9-point lead for the Spartans, 33-24. Clausing, three up, and nope, a long two for Brentley Priesman. Her first two of the contest. 33-26. Nelson, nice look inside to Jones, and we're going to get a foul on West Central. I believe that is on Brentley Priesman, her fourth, team's first. Jones going to fire up another three. Banks this one in off the side of the glass. A sports corner three for Jules Krebs, and a 10-point lead for BPC. Price with it, going to drive in. Shot up off the glass, good for West Central. 36-28, and the ball nearly stolen away by West Central. Will stay with BPC. Krebs gets it to Jones. Jones going to have it poked away by Clausing, and Jones going to be whistled for the foul. Her second, team's first. 5:36 to play, 8-point lead, 36-28. Clausing, number 5 with it, and she's going to pick up the pivot foot and the basketball, and he can't do that. Turnover to BPC. Jones going to check out. Miley Chenoweth into the ball game for BPC. 5.5 to play. Krebs, Kleinditz going to drive in, kicks it out. Nelson's 18-footer off the rebound off the rim to Kleinditz. Foul on the floor, I believe. Foul going to be whistled on Brentley Priesman. She will foul out of the contest with 2. Haley Manus back into the ball game for West Central. Hey, chat us up here in the last 5:20. Let us know where you're tuned into. Nice look from Krebs to McCleary on the inbound. McCleary now with 8. And a 10-point lead again for BPC at 38-28. Burrow to Price. Going to lose the handle. Nope, she's going to call it for a double dribble. And it will go back to BPC. Full timeout taken by West Central here with 5:04 to play. And we'll keep it right here and let you know about some of those great sponsors for BPC Sports, including Heil Enterprises and Heil Trucking. They can take your product down the road near or far and also offer top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. Second-generation business continues to grow and continues to support BPC Athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis on Route 41 south of Prairie City, or give them a call at 309-775-3333. We're also brought to you by Western Illinois University. At WIU, Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there is limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck, get an education that stands out. Also brought to you by Midwest Ice. Do you need ice for your upcoming event? Look no further. Midwest Ice has you covered. Midwest Ice is Central Illinois' newest ice delivery service. We deliver ice directly to your event. Call Blaine Wrench at 309-351-8192 for a quote today. And, of course, McDonough District Hospital, their athletic trainers and MDH Rehabilitation Center with locations in Bushnell provide expert help to Spartan student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. Spartan basketball out of the timeout. Long three by Klein. It's no good. Good rebound by Chenoweth. No on the shot, but she will go to the line for a couple of free throws here with 4:51 to play in the fourth. Allison Burrell whistled for the foul, her first. Team second. First one up and no good by Chenoweth. She'll have one more. Second one is up and good. That gets Chenoweth in the scoring column with her first. And an 11-point lead now for BPC at 39-29. Shot no. Krebs there for the rebound. Gets it to Nelson. 4:35 to play. Nelson, Chenoweth. Chenoweth going to drive in. Kicks it on top. Now Krebs to Nelson. 14-footer off the glass. A little too strong. Got her own rebound. Now we're going to jump ball on the putback. And the possession will go to West Central. $11-point lead for BPC. Manus inside is going to go to Clausing. On top, Price going to fire up a three and hit. So Sports Corner three for Olivia Price. 39-31. 8-point lead. Chenoweth. Lob inside to Kleinditz under the basket. Bounce pass to McCleary. Swing around to Nelson. Free throw line. Chenoweth fires up a jumper from 15. No good. Rebound there for Kleinditz. No on the putback. And a jump ball will keep it here with BPC with 3:47 to play in the contest. Krebs gets it to McCleary. To Chenoweth. To McCleary. She's going to line up a three off the glass. No good. Rebound controlled by Kleinditz. Krebs going to hit a little 12-footer for Jules Krebs. That gives her 7 in the quarter. 19 in the contest. A 41-31 lead for BPC. Back to a 10-point advantage for the Spartans. Price with it. Inside to Burrow. Or Clausing. Cross court now. Burrow up and good. Aston Burrow with her 6th point of the contest, 5th and 6th, and a 8-point lead, 41-33. Ball going to be thrown away by BPC. It'll go back to West Central with 3:05 to play. Wayne Clausen going to bring it up for West Central. Right side to Manus. Inside pass tipped away by Krebs, controlled by Chenoweth. Now gets it to Nelson. Nelson to McCleary. Krebs going to fire up another three and hits. Another Sports Corner three for Jules Krebs. She's got 11 in the quarter, 23 in the contest for BPC, and a jump ball will keep it here with West Central with 2:35 to play. Griffiths and Williams. Lily Griffiths and Trinity Williams in for BPC as Nelson and Kleinditz will have a seat. Lob pass inbounded for West Central. Three on the way. Off the back iron by Clausing. Hustle for the rebound. And we're going to get thought maybe we're going to get a foul. Nope. It'll be out of bounds to BPC. McCleary gets it to Griffiths, back to McCleary. Krebs, Chenoweth now with it, 2:18 to play. Krebs bounce pass to Williams, left side, or right side. And tried to get it to Krebs as it's stolen away by West Central. That is Clausing. Eisnicker, pass tipped out of bounds off McCleary. It'll stay with West Central with 2:02 to play. 44-33 lead, 11-point advantage for BPC. Three up and good. Olivia Price with another Sports Corner three for her. And a 44-36 lead for BPC. And a foul at the other end on West Central, going to go on number 14. Brooklyn Eisnicker, her first, team's third. And my apologies, that is, as Mr. Sargent corrected across the way, fourth on West Central. Man, it's inside, going to go to Burrow, and it's going to go out of bounds off of BPC. It'll stay with the Heat with 1:31 to play. BPC comes up with a basketball. McClure going to go the length of the floor. Shot, no. And we're going to get a blocking foul on West Central. I believe that'll go on 15. Now, I don't know what happened. No foul, and it'll be West Central basketball. 1:15 to play. Clausing's going to lose the handle. McCleary picks up the basketball for BPC. Going to go to the left side. Layup up, no good, no foul. Ball loose on the floor, controlled by West Central. Going to be stolen away by McCleary. Shoving the bag, no. And we're going to get a foul on Eisnicker, and I believe that will be her second and team's fifth.
Foul charge number 14, Brooklyn Eisnicker, her second.
2 free throws coming up for Kendall McCleary. 8 points on the contest tonight, looking to add to it. Banks in the first. That gives her 9 on the contest. 45-36 lead for BPC. 56.9 seconds to go. Second one banks up and good. That will put McCleary in double figures with 10. 46-36. Quickly the other way. That's Clausing. Loses that handle and picked up by Price. And good hustle by McCleary, but they're going to whistle her for a foul. That will be Kendall's fourth. Team second. Down to 40 seconds to play. Lane Clausing, number 5. Price going to fire up a 3 from the left wing. Air balls and out of bounds to BPC with 35.4 seconds to go. 10-point lead for the Spartans. Don't forget, coming up tomorrow night, doubleheader boys action here at BPC is the Havana Ducks in town. Chenoweth with it going to drive in, and we're going to go offensive foul on Chenoweth as hitting the floor hard. Excuse me, was that Price? Nope, that was Manus. And the foul on Chenoweth, her first, team's third. 46-36. 10-point lead, down under 25 to play. Price going to have it stolen away by McCleary. She's going to race the other end. Layup up and good from the right side for Kendall McCleary. She's got 12, a 12-point advantage for BPC. Down under 10 to play. 9 seconds. Price going to drive the length of the floor. Shot no. Williams with a rebound, and that will do it as BPC will win it by 12 tonight, 48-36. We'll step aside, and we'll be back with the actually, we're going to keep it here. Tell you about Pond Plus. They're proud to have served Macomb and the surrounding areas for over 20 years, providing cash for most items of value. Pond Plus is the area's largest seller of used items, including firearms. They also provide on-site jewelry repair and open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday. They have a great selection of jewelry, electronics, tools, and video games located at 324 West Jackson. In Macomb, between Erico and Taco Bell, and also brought to you by Sports Corner at 124. Macomb's a local original sports bar is Sports Corner at 124, with a focus on local sports, catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcast at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb, and we will step aside take care of a little business, and come back with the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show in just a moment here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, Coach Swartz going into the locker room. Going to chat with the girls, hopefully get a chance to talk to him here on the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. They offer the best gaming experience in McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events Live on the big screen. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 766 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. Well, as I said, Coach is back here with us pretty quickly, Coach, and appreciate it. Let's see if we can get you untangled here with some of these crazy wires and things here or not. There we go. All right, so Coach, raining threes in here tonight.
Yeah, we shot pretty well from the 3-point line. Jules was on it tonight. You know, when she gets on, she's on. So that was really good to see for this. Tonight.
7 for her tonight. 23 points in the contest. You guys shot it, like you said, in that first quarter was pretty much all threes. You had 3 by Jones, first 3 by Krebs, 1 by Nelson.
Yeah.
10 points for Kendall McCleary. I thought she played really well for you guys in the second half.
Oh yeah. And she's one. She had 3 fouls. To end the first half. And I told her, with the way you play basketball, I expect to almost finish the night every single night with 3 to 4 fouls because she's my go-to defender that really hustles and is really going after every ball and contesting every pass that's made near. So. It's the fouls are going to come, but as long as she just keeps her head on straight, and goes into the second half and just plays loose, even though she, has 3 fouls, she just needs to play the way she has and always does, and so that was good to see from her.
Yeah, and I thought, you guys came out and struggled there. It was, I think, maybe like 5 or 6 minutes there in that third quarter where you didn't score.
Yeah, we were at 27 for a long time.
But I thought the girls really kept together there. You came out in the fourth quarter. It's the third quarter lack of offense didn't continue when you guys got to the fourth quarter.
Right, and when we had our breakdown, at the end of the third quarter, that's what I told them. I said, hey, I love that we're having fun, but we need to lock it down, and we need to get out and play some good basketball. We need to get back to what we were doing the first and second quarter, and that's what they did that fourth quarter. And so like you said, they didn't let it get to them. The score was close, there in the third, but we just kept going, and like you said, it didn't get to them. So.
Well, and you like that. You guys kind of got back and pulled away from things there a little bit in the second half. But all in all, I just thought you guys really played well in the contest. You continued the good shooting there in the second half. And defensively, West Central, this JV squad, their numbers are kind of low like you guys, but they're a pretty good ball club, and to hold them to just 36 points, and I thought was really good for BPC.
Yeah, I was happy with the way we played defense. We played, 3 different sets of defense, 3 different looks, and they did really well with each look. And, everyone that touched the court tonight did such a good job defensively. And, I was real proud of everyone that got in and made a difference on defense. And, everyone that came in did a great job at, being aggressive and putting their body in front and, playing the defense the way it should be played.
And nice of you guys to come out with this nice win tonight. You guys back-to-back nights, had a tough one last night at West Prairie, but I thought, kids, you don't know how they're going to react and hopefully not come out with being down after the loss last night. And I thought, like I said, you guys came out from the get-go and I thought played really well there. And like I said, young club with only 1 upperclassman, and you guys did really well, like I said there, to survive that little drought in the third quarter. And pulled away in the fourth quarter a little more in the contest.
Right.
So, Coach, we'll let you get out here. It's going to be a while before we see you here back in, I guess it'll be February.
February,
A couple road games here in the next couple of weeks, and then
Yep.
we'll finish up before this end of the season with 3 home games. So,
Yeah,
good chance
looking
to
forward to
see
it.
you guys. And I know the boys kind of hit that same run. They have a game doubleheader tomorrow night and a game on Wednesday, but then they're gone for a while and finish up with like 3 or 4 straight here. So, good chance to come out and see the Spartans here at home here in late January and into the month of February.
Absolutely. Yeah, looking forward to it.
All right, Coach, we appreciate you coming up here
Hey,
this
appreciate
evening.
you guys and everything you do.
Thanks so much for coming up here on the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. And, again, a nice win for BPC coming back after the loss last night by 10 and come back to win it by 12 tonight, 48-36 here on the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. They offer the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also, on game night, check out the TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH Events Live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell. Cheer the Spartans on to victory. Again, final score 48-36 in favor of BPC. Jules Krebs the night of the star of the night, gold star of the night for BPC with 23 points. Had 9 3-pointers in the contest for BPC, and she pays 2 Spartans in double figures as Kendall McClary, the other Spartan, in double figures with 10 points. Running down the scoring summary quickly for West Central. Looks like I've got 20 unofficially for Olivia Price. I'm not sure if that's right. 6 also for Lainey Klossing and Aston Burrow, and 2 for Brentley Griezmann. Also for BPC was 5 for Jersey Jones, 5 also for Abby Nelson, 2 for Trinity Williams, and a free throw for Miley Chenoweth. Again, final score here from Bushnell-Prairie City High School, 48-36 here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Don't forget, coming up tomorrow night, as we mentioned, a boys doubleheader as a JV and varsity will host the Ducks from Havana. That one, JV contest, will start at about 6, varsity at around 7:30 tomorrow night. So tune in for that. For my cameraman, Adam Hulett, Chris Frankheiser are saying so long, and we will talk to you tomorrow night for boys basketball here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School. Have a good evening, everyone.